Well, hello, everybody. This is Kendéll Lenice, the Remix Coach, and welcome to Top 10 Weekly, where we rewind the week. I got my notes right here, and I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. So, the show is normally on Fridays, but I wanted to do it today for a lot of different reasons, and I had to do it today. But I was like, should I just skip a week? And I'm like, absolutely not, because we have to uh, recap what's happened this week. It's a lot going on with me, but I still wanted to jump on to make sure I was consistent because a lot of you are watching it or saying that you're enjoying Top 10 Weekly. So thank you so much. So I am here. I will not disappoint as I wear my Black Lawyers of TV sweatshirt that my daughter got me, representing Black women. It is still Black History Month. So even when you get Black lawyers on television, it's a celebration because, sometimes with Black women, you be playing the hoes, the prostitutes, the drug addicts, all of that stuff. So to play Black lawyers, starting with Claire, hey, what can we say? All right, so welcome to Top 10 Weekly. I am Kendéll Lenice, your host. I am glad you're here. Please stay a while and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and do that right now. All right, let's get into it. The word of the week is onerous. Onerous. It's difficult to do or to deal with. Y'all know some onerous people or things that you're trying to do, right? Onerous. Onerous. The book of the week is a book that I'm circling back to. If you watch this show, you know by now that I read books more than one time because I believe that you can get juices and nuggets from the books when you read them again, because some things you miss and then you can catch them when you read again. Like with Will Smith's book, people, my daughters are like, you're reading that again? I've read it 5 times because there's so many gems in there. So this book of the week is by Tabitha Brown, Feeding the Soul. This is my 3rd time reading this book because I like to that's how you grow, that's how you learn, that's how you are inspired. So this is probably the 3rd and final time I will read this. This is not a autobiography, but it definitely has some gems in there to feed the soul. So that's Feeding the Soul. The podcast of the week, I was like, should I do mine? Kendéll Lenice. This is my podcast, Shine with Kendéll Lenice. It's all about education, elevation, and entertainment. And season 9 is this season. And I am focusing season 9 on healing, right? So I was like, do I want to spotlight my podcast? Because I normally do other podcasts. So I don't want to just do mine, even though I never do that. But the R&B Money podcast, Tank and Jay Valentine, it's one of my favorite podcasts. And at first, I wasn't going to put it in the podcast category because I watch it right here on YouTube, but it is a podcast. So I'm going to put Shine with Kendéll Lenice and R&B Money. So make sure you subscribe to both and check out both. This week on Shine with Kendéll Lenice, I was blessed enough to speak at an event, Am I Ready to Heal? Learning how to heal the hurt. And I just uploaded that on Shine with Kendéll Lenice. So check that out. It's a live event where I was speaking about healing. Since season 9, we are focusing on healing. All right. On repeat, the playlist song of the week this week is Better by Chrisette Michele. If you don't know that song, it's not a new song, but it has been on repeat on my playlist. So when I put on my playlist, certain songs just come back up and I want to hear it and hear it again. And another one I can say is Kelly Price. And that kept coming up. It will rain. You know that song. Rain. I think it's called Rain. And I wasn't going to talk about that one, but that was one that kept coming up as well. Let me see what the name of that song is, because I want to make sure I get the title right. Let's see. It's Gonna Rain, Kelly Price. All right. Quote of the week is by my boy, Les Brown. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. That's the quote of the week. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream another dream. The human being of the week, as I was trying to decide who was the human being of the week this week for Top 10 Weekly, I was thinking about all of these people doing amazing things. But this week, I want to celebrate you all as human of the week. Those that are caring for others. You know, it's not easy to care for others. Home health aides. I want to celebrate you all for being human of the week. If you're taking care of the elders in your family, I want to name you as human of the week. If you're being kind and unselfish and giving your time and your patience and your love to help someone else, you are the human being of this week. You know, I want to shout out you and spotlight you as the human being of the week if you're doing great things, of course. All right, let's get into the trending topics. Trending topics for many people. Bel Air has a season 2, the show that's on Peacock, and it's based off of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You know, Will Smith, Billy Medina, Benny Medina, his life story. But it's different from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, y'all. It is more dramatized. It's more drama than comedy. And they're dealing with real life issues over there. So I binge watched season 1 to get ready for season 2, which premiered this week. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. If you're thinking it's going to be like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, you know, funny, haha, it may have some small little funny parts, but it's really a drama. And I love the fact that they have some beautiful melanated people over there on that show, and great actors like Jabari Banks. That was destined for him to play Will. His last name is Banks. The character's name is Banks. He looks like Will Smith. He got the role. I'm sure that was destiny for him. Coco Jones is over there. And so many amazing, talented people. It's a great cast. I'm not feeling that Carlton, though, that character of Carlton. But y'all check it out for yourself and let me know who your favorite character is over there. Also, Grey's Anatomy is back with the 100th season. I've been watching that. And now Ellen Pompeo is leaving after, what has it been? 17 seasons? 16 seasons? What has it been? It's just been on forever. And it's a great 19. This is the 19th season of Grey's Anatomy. And Ellen Pompeo, who plays Grey, is bowing out gracefully. Just think about if you're doing something for 19 years. You may have other dreams and goals. And Les Brown said, never too old to set another goal or to dream another dream. So maybe she has other dreams, but she is leaving Grey's Anatomy. NAACP Awards is going on this weekend as we speak, you know, and so many winners have come up for that. Queen Latifah is hosting it. It's been NAACP weekend. So many people have won already, like Serena Williams, Sherry Shepherd, Kev on Stage, Cedric the Entertainer, Quinta Brunson, Method Man, Angela Bassett, Tyler James Williams, Janelle James, both from Abbott Elementary, Loretta Devine won for P-Valley, Niecy Nash won, Tabitha Brown has won. I love the fact that Therapy for Black Girls, that podcast, which is a great podcast, I follow them, they won. I think that that's outstanding. Wakanda Forever has won. Nia Long has won for Best Man Final Chapters. Kyla Pratt has won for The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. I mean, so many winners. Jennifer Hudson won for her show, the Jennifer Hudson show. Sherry won for her show. I love that. And those were that's just the beginning. There are going to be so many other winners this weekend. Stephanie Mills is trending because she was on a show this week and they talked about Beyonce and Diana Ross. Stephanie Mills said Diana Ross was everything to her. Like she wanted to be her. She idolized her. So she couldn't compare her and Beyonce. She said Beyonce was more hip hop and Diana Ross was more class in her mind. People have a right to have their own opinion. You have to think about it. Diana Ross is from a different generation. Stephanie Mills is from that generation. That's her pinnacle. Where you have younger people, Beyonce is their pinnacle. She never dissed Beyonce. She never said Beyonce is not a queen. She just said you can't put them in the same category. And people should be able to have a right to their own opinions. These days, people can't even have their own opinion without people coming for them. So I don't see anything wrong with her opinion saying you can't put them in the same category. It's not lessening Beyonce. She's just saying Diana Ross is everything to her. Hey, you can't get mad at that. That's her opinion. Marianne Williamson, writer, is running for president in 2024. Y'all know, you know who Marianne Williamson is. One of my favorite poems or writings is by Marianne Williamson. And I want to read that to you because I heard so many people saying they didn't know who she was. Who is she? Everyone's like, no, she's going to be, rocking with us. But everybody is like, who is she? I want to just read one of my favorite pieces from her. And when I read this, you're going to be like, oh, I know who that is. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most are frightened by us. Not our darkness that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are we not to be? You are a child of God. You're playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. That's one of my favorite pieces of work writing. And she said she's running for president in 2024. So let's see what happened. Will you vote for her? Research, see her platform, and see if you'll vote for her in 2024. All right. Any other trending topic? Oh, Nick Cannon said he will continue to have babies until God tells him not to. Is that his preference, or do you think he's doing a disservice to his children? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. All right, this week also was a great week for me. I had the pleasure and honor to interview Robert Cool Bell. Who is that? He is the Cool in the Gang. I had an opportunity to interview him for Sheen Magazine. I was a correspondent for Sheen, and it was amazing talking to him. So if you want to catch that interview, go to Sheen Magazine's YouTube channel. It will be on my YouTube channel this week. But go to Sheen's and check it out and let me know what you think. It is Black History Month still, And Kool and the Gang is a part of Black history. He told us how some of our favorite songs like Celebration and Jungle Boogie and all of these songs, how they came to be. And he's also a Jersey boy like me. Well, not a boy like me because I'm a girl, but from Jersey. So that was amazing. And it's amazing when you can tell the people who have inspired you to their face how they inspired you. So that was a great interview for me. Do I have anything else for trending topics? Nope. Let's get into inspiration of the week. Even when you didn't know it, God was protecting you and covering you. I can think of plenty of times where I didn't know God was protecting me and covering me because he just already was. Like, I didn't have to think about it. I can think of a lot of times when I have driven home sleepy years ago, and next thing you know, I'm turning onto my street and I'm opening my door. Don't even know how I got there because I was so sleepy. Could have fallen asleep behind the wheel. God has driven that car home. So sometimes you don't even know, or you don't even call for him. You just know that he has protected you and covered you. So just remember that and allow that to be your inspiration for the week and forever. Even when you don't call on God, he's still there and he still shows up, because he shows up right on time when you need him the most, because he's watching over you and covering you all the time. That's the inspiration of the week. The lesson of the week: if you can't be there for yourself, how are you going to be there for someone else? If you're not taking care of yourself, how do you take care of someone else? You want to take care of yourself. You want to be there for yourself in your time of need. That way you can be there for someone else, but make sure you all take care of you. You've heard it a million times, even when you're on an airplane. You have to put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Get your oxygen. Then you can go help someone else. All right. So the throwback jam of the week is from a group that I grew up hearing all the time. This song came out in 1981. For some of y'all, it's a throwback. Some of y'all may not even have been born in 1981. This is a song that no matter when it plays, it gets me going. For some of you young people, they even showcase this song on the movie This Christmas, featuring Lauren London, Loretta Devine, Chris Brown, and Columbus Shorten, Regina King, all of them. Y'all remember This Christmas. This was a song that it was even featured on there, and so many other different movies. This is one of my top 5 go-to songs. Throwback jam of the week gotta be Get Down on It. Get down on it. Sha-ya-ya-ba-da-ba-doo. So what you gonna do? Do you want to get down? I gotta say throwback of the week because I interviewed Kool from Kool and the Gang, and I got to tell him how much I love that song, as well as Ladies Night and all of the other songs. And he was able to tell me the origin of my song, Get Down on It. So how cool is that? Anytime that comes on, my kids are like, and I'm getting down on it. So the Get Down on It is the throwback jam of the week. Get down on it. If you don't know it, go stream it right now, or go to YouTube right here and listen to the song. All right. As always, I'm leaving with gratitude. I am grateful for my caring heart, even though my heart has been through a lot, metaphorically, physically, and emotionally. I still thank God, and I'm gracious to God, and I show gratitude for him giving the heart that I have. Because after everything that I've been through in life, my heart could be hardened. But I thank God for allowing my heart to continue to shine through and be compassionate for other people. I'm grateful for the heart. I used to think my heart was too soft. And I didn't want my heart to be so soft, because when your heart is soft, you feel hurt or you get hurt. But I'm thankful, and I show gratitude for the heart that God gave me. All right, that's it. That's all. It's quick. top 10 weekly. I was able to rewind the week for you and give you the podcast of the week, the quote of the week, the trending topics of the week, inspiration of the week, the lesson of the week, the throwback jam of the week, the word of the week, and the book of the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this with someone. Go to the playlist. If you haven't seen the previous weeks and you want to know what was going on before, go back and watch them. And make sure you tell a friend or a family member about my channel, Kendéll Lenice, right here on YouTube. Remember, you are a star. Don't allow anyone to dim your shine. Until next time, God bless. Peace, y'all.